What's up, Jam in the van? How y'all doing? Yeah. I'm single. 2 people happy for me, that's it. You like being single?
I'm not.
I wasn't even looking at you, but I know he got his hand on your vagina. You're not single. That's the type of love I want right now, you know? Every time I laugh, he like, ah! I'm like, oh my God, I feel special. This is worth getting choked and cheated on. That's my life. I'm fine being single. Single is amazing. A lot of people try to sleep on it like, no, you don't have anybody, but it is the life, you know? But the only reason I entertain being in a relationship is because my family is on my ass about having kids. Every time I go home, that's the topic of discussion. Hey, when you gonna bring us some grandbabies? And I was like, don't y'all want me to get married first? And they were like, no, we're past that. You in your 30s. Just come home a single mother. You're a black woman, it works. Because I'm a millennial, we just aren't having kids like that anymore. Any millennials in the room? Clap it up. Any millennials with kids? Wow, just one. All of humanity rides on her right here. Millennials just aren't having kids anymore, and if we just rather have dogs. And if we do have kids, we wait so late that the baby end up with autism. Don't get mad at me, that's science. And we can't count on the Gen Zers to have kids because they don't know what gender they are, so. So in 50 years, it's just gonna be a whole bunch of people with autism walking dogs. And that's where humanity is headed. It's crazy. I'm in my 30s and I thought I was a success because I waited so late and don't have kids. Because my mother got pregnant at 16 years old. 16 and pregnant. My grandmother had 3 kids before the age of 19. I was like, wow, grandma, that pussy was hot. Because you don't think of older people like that at all. Because my grandmother, she's in her 80s and she has the shakes. So everybody likes to treat her like she's old and innocent, but every time I go home for the holidays, I would like to remind her of her glory days. So I whisper in my grandmother's ear, hey, grandma, you remember you used to be out here fucking it? She remembered too. I didn't realize we treat older people how we treat children, though. We just prop my grandmother down in front of daytime television and that babysits her all day. It's like giving a kid an iPad. So she's been consuming a lot of stuff on the news, television, daytime television. So when I went home recently, she just asked me straight out. She was like, baby, you're in your 30s, never been married, no kids. Are you gay? I was like, damn, grandma, where you learn gay from? That's progressive. She was like, Dr. Phil. I was like, no, grandma, I'm not gay. No, I'm bi. Not bisexual, bipolar. Look at it like, yeah, crazy bitch. Ah! And men don't like crazy women anymore. At all. Remember, 7 years ago, we used to thrive. Every man wanted to take a roller coaster ride of toxicity. And it was on their bucket list like, yo, I gotta give me a crazy bitch by the summer. But we really have faded to black. And I used to be every bit of crazy. I would key your car just because it was Friday. When you went to sleep at night, I would cut little pieces of your beard hair off just to let you know I was close to your neck. Don't play with my love. Passionate. But men nowadays, they don't like crazy women at all. They run from us. Men nowadays like peace. Number 1 survey answer says men like peace. Where are all the men that like peace? Clap it up. Yeah, look around the room because that is gay as fuck. Real men don't deserve peace. You guys don't even hunt anymore. You do nothing with your hands. You just type and that's gay as fuck. But it's cool. I'm getting less toxic as I get older. It's draining now. When in that era right now in my life where I'm like, yo, I just want energy. Everything has to be good energy. I just want, no toxic energy. Getting less toxic as I get older. Because when I was in my 20s, I could set the city on fire. Didn't sleep for 2 months. Now, whenever I'm toxic in my 30s, it makes me sleepy. And I know because about a week ago, this guy, he sent me an unsolicited dick pic, and I sent one right back just to one-up him. And he was like, yo, why would you do this? And I was like, why would you send that bullshit? And we went back and forth for like 20 minutes, and one time, mid-text, I was just like... But I like to remember my old days, you know what I mean? Got my little glory days, too. You ever been crazy? Yeah. Oh, what's the craziest shit you ever did? Oh, you can't say it. Okay. Murder. Sometimes you gotta stab a bitch, I'm gonna tell you about the craziest thing I ever did. See if you can top that in your head. I was in a relationship for 7 years, 7 long years. That's a long time, you agree? Yeah. And one day we just broke up and went our own separate ways. And that's what I don't like about relationships. You can spend every single day of your life with somebody and then break up and never speak to them again. 3 months post-breakup, I was checking my ex's Instagram every day from my private page. I'm not a stalker, not a lot, just like 5 or 7 times a day. I'm already on the gram. Might as well swing over there and see what he got going on. 3 months post-breakup, I look in my ex's stories one day, and I saw that he took his new girlfriend to Hawaii. 3 months, he already got a new girlfriend and took her on vacation. He was never a planner, so he even did some of the things that I suggested that we do. 3 months post-breakup, I look at the next story. They did the corniest thing ever. They went to the beach, and they put a heart in the sand and wrote their initials in the heart. So I sent him a text message, and I said, hey, I'm pregnant. Yeah, just to shake shit up a little bit, you know what I mean? Because you can't have a dream vacation when you know you got a baby on the way. And I didn't stop there. You start crazy, you end crazy. So I went on Amazon. I got a fake pregnant belly. Silicone, too. Feels real to touch. I started doing weekly updates like, hey, y'all, baby loading, guess the gender. It was his mother's first grandchild. She was so excited because she always liked me. So she was like, hey, baby, can we come to the baby shower? And I was like, no, fuck y'all. I'm winning. That lasted for about 3 months. I was 6 months pregnant. And then one day I was just over the pregnancy. I was like, yo, this is a lot to keep up with. I'm just living a lie. It's 8 billion people on this earth, and I'm doing all of this to make one person's life miserable because I felt like they moved on too quickly. So one day I just stopped posting pregnancy photos, started posting my regular body again. But I didn't realize so many other people had got invested in my storyline. So people started reaching out to me like, hey, Daphnique, what happened to the baby? Did you have the baby? You gonna post the baby? And I was like, oh, shit. So I went back on Amazon. I got a hospital gown. You can buy a pack of 3. I got an IV. I taped it to my arm. I laid a white sheet on the table, and I was like, hey, y'all, the baby didn't make it. Yeah, him and that girl broke up, and I feel good about myself. That's why I tell any man who dates me, if you want peace, you better suck a dick, because this pussy come with anxiety. You know about that anxiety. Look at him. Only thing I don't like about being single right now, kind of searching for a relationship a little bit some days, maybe Mondays, is men aren't aggressive anymore. No. Remember back in the day, everywhere you went, you could count on a man to be like, hey! I got cute the other day, dressed up, walked past a construction site. I was like, okay, let me get me a little blue-collar man. I walk real slow, had on some shorts, and you know what they said to me? Hey, bitch, get out of here, we're working. And I was like, yo, this is what the world has come to. Men just aren't aggressive anymore. Let me hear your mating call. Woo! Thank you to the one guy who drugs bitches in the back. I love it. You just shook your head no. You don't even have that aggression in you, huh? No. You've been neutered, wow, by society. And this guy high-fived you, too. Yeah, shut up, buddy. Don't do it. And that's crazy. You shouldn't feel bad, though, because the world got sensitive. So nowadays, a man walking up to a woman saying, "Hi, beautiful," can be borderline sexual harassment. Ain't that right, fellas? Yeah, those are usually the guys that sexually harass. For sure, yes! All I said was nice titties! Now she got an attitude. Like, sir, I'm in the doctor's office. Why are you looking at my titties? You're not the doctor. But I hate to tell you, fellas, if you've ever been accused of making a woman feel uncomfortable, yeah, because it happens. If you've ever been called creepy or weirdo, those are 3 words that really hurt. Creepy, weirdo, making a woman feel uncomfortable. It's because of one 4-letter word. You're ugly. Look, she just raised her beer on that one. Don't nothing make a woman feel more uncomfortable than an ugly man. Somebody can be attractive as fuck, grab you by the pussy, you like, okay. And see, we live in a society right now with cancel culture. It's so many people popping up on my timeline with allegations. Essay, allegations every day. And I can look at the photo and tell whether or not they did it. When I saw Harvey Weinstein, I was like, oh my God. Hashtag me too. But if Leonardo DiCaprio invited me up to a hotel room, I'd be like, hashtag me next. Do me like you did that bear. That's why I tell some of my ugly friends, I'm like, yo, make sure you got you a good defense attorney. Because you remember that song growing up, UGLY, you ain't got no alibi. You going to jail. Feel that? Some of y'all men don't want to laugh because you ugly. Like, bitch, this is my life you talking about. It's crazy. I don't like being older right now, man. Shit's killing me. When I was younger, my family cared about my birthday. They would get me like bikes and shit, just anything to see an excitement on my face. But it's like soon as you turn 18, your parents like, yo, fuck you, you know? The gifts are just horrible. My grandmother for my birthday, she got me a hanger, and you hang it in your closet and it holds 5 pairs of jeans. Now my family never gets me anything I want. They only get me stuff that I need. My mother, every single year, she gets me a $50 gift card to Victoria's Secret to get new underwear. Every year. My dad, for my birthday this year, he called me up. He said, hey, baby. I said, hey. He's like, happy birthday. I was like, thank you, Daddy. I'm like, another bullshit-ass gift coming. He was like, check your text message. I got you something for your birthday. I was like, for real? He was like, yeah, it's something. It's good. So I looked at my text message, and it was a baby. And I was like, oh, shit, whose baby is this? He was like, it's your baby. I was like, Dad, whose baby is this? He was like, it's yours, you know. The family figured out you needed a baby, so your cousin got 8 kids, so we just wanted to give you one. And the baby had a filter on it, so I knew some shit was weird. Because when you an infant, that's when you're supposed to look your best. You know what I mean? Best hairline, best gums, best skin. This baby had a filter, so I was like, okay, let me go see this baby in person. Went to go visit the baby in person, and they handed me the baby, and the baby was on a ventilator. Yeah. I was like, I don't want this sick-ass baby. I was like, line up your other 7 kids. Let me choose one. But I was like, maybe I'll keep this baby. In case the Illuminati come, I could just sacrifice it. Thank you to the one redhead in here. Thank you very much, y'all. I'm Daphnique Springs. Have a great night.
You're watching Jam Comedy. We couldn't keep it heady without your support. So make sure to hit that like button, share this video with your friends, subscribe, and hit the bell to change your preferences to notify all. Join us for a show via the link in the description, and thanks for supporting live comedy.